Howdy do y'all, this is Sean, and today we're talking about The Bad Guys, a movie out in theaters and on Premiere VOD right now. And in The Bad Guys, it deals with this group of criminals who decide to turn a new leaf in order to pull off the biggest heist in history. Okay, so first and foremost, what I liked about this movie, first of all, Mr. Wolf. Mr. Wolf is the leader of this group. He is a wolf, of course, and I think he's a very likable character. And I do like the dynamic between him and Mr. Snake, who's kind of like the second in command of this group. They're two very different people. Mr. Wolf's very relaxed, and Mr. Snake is not. Mr. Wolf is a very relaxed, laid-back kind of person, and Mr. Snake is this grumpy, very self-centered person. And the back and forth between these two is really good. And I do like the animation and the concept of this film. The animation's very much like Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. It got me those Into the Spider-Verse vibes with its animation. And the concept of this movie is very good as well, because you start to learn a few things. There's even this message about not judging a book by its cover within the film, and I like that. But it also feels hollow. It feels hollow because it's just simply the state of Hollywood at this point. They put this kind of message out there, and yet they don't follow through with it themselves. They say don't judge a book by its cover, yet they judge half the population by how they voted in the last two presidential elections. That's not very good. I have friends who voted either way. To me, this message is good, but it just feels hollow. You also got your typical Hollywoodisms, like apparently there's a criminal who's concerned about global warming, which that doesn't make any sense. You've also got your typical Hollywood politician that they do this bait and switch with. Start off thinking, oh, she's going to be the big bad guy, and no, she's not. She's a good guy. Aren't 95% of politicians bad? Let's just throw that out there, aren't they? Not only that, but Mr. Wolf is supposed to be the main character, but then focus shifts on this politician almost halfway into the movie. Why? Bait and switch. Really, in conclusion, The Bad Guys it's a typical Hollywood movie. It's got an interesting concept. I like the animation, an intriguing dynamic between the main character and one of his friends, but ultimately it just simply falls victim to everything every Hollywood movie has fallen victim towards lately. I'm gonna give The Bad Guys a 4. That's all the time I have for today. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. Please also subscribe if you're new to the channel. And as always, please remember, the Bodetsky will.